tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands. And yes, he is. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
I'm so excited.
This bout is scheduled.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He takes that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This is a high-octane battle. His jab just got blocked. And he misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
And there's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Exchange here from both men. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Caught him with a stiff jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this. Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Got him with a left jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You gotta be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Neither man really defending themselves. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He got out of the way of that right hook. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight could not be any closer. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he caught him with a left hook. They score with that left hand. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he caught him with a left hook. Another scoring shot there. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? Which fighter's going to get caught first? And he just missed with that left jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you And you know you're in there with a banger. You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. He parries the right jab away. They call it the chin. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He missed with that jab. He just misses with that jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
He misses with that jab. These two are the perfect dance partners. Do you believe this? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He just misses with that big right hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Who's going to be the first one to get caught? That right jab just misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They miss with the jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Didn't land that jab. Can't find a home for that jab. You You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the last 10 seconds of the round. I don't know which fighter is... Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Swing and a miss with the jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab does not score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who will be buzzed first? That left hook missed. He parries that left jab away. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab. He blocks that jab. Hit him with a left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight could not be any... He's going to be the first one to get clipped. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Nice job by him to block that jab. And they figure out the combination to this sink. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. And I mean out.